Okay, very good morning to everyone once again. From our previous presentation, we had been talking about the safe and unsafe days, and now here we are going to talk about herbicides. Uh, the first thing we are going to talk about is definition of herbicide. Then the other one is the type of the herbicides, benefits of the herbicides, environmental concern, alternatives to herbicide, conclusion, then rising questions, if any. Okay. Okay. Now let's go get started. Uh, Herbicides are simply chemical substance used to control or eliminate weeds. The first one we are going to talk about are the types of herbicides, as we have the selective and the non-selective. Now, the selective here is are those herbicides when you apply, it only eliminates specific weeds, or it applies to some specific crops. It will not kill any other type apart from the targeted. And the non-selective are those that kill everything, that eliminate all types of weeds, and even if the crops are there, they can also kill them all. Now we go to the pre-emergent. Now this pre-emergent is before. The pre means before, the post means after. Now the pre-emergent is the herbicide we apply when the weeds or even the crops have not yet what emerged. Now, this one prevent germination of the weeds, and the post-emergence are now these ones applied to the weeds that are already have already germinated, and even to the crops that uh, have already germinated. So the pre-emergent herbicides can be selective or non-selective, as well as the post emergent herbicides can also be selective and non-selective as well. Now let's go to the benefits of these herbicides. Now it increase yield. Now in this case, increase yield is there's effective weed control, and when there's effective weed control, uh, the plants get proper nourishment, and they always tend to grow very well. And in this case, the yield also will be very, very good. Now, the next thing is reduced labor cost. Now, you see, when you are to compare the usage of herbicides and the manual labor, you will find that out that the herbicides are again less costly than the labor, the human labor. Okay, now that's why it reduces on the labor cost. And the next thing is improved crop yields. Improved crop yields. I think it's just almost the same as the first point. Now the next one we are going to talk about is the impact on the environment and crops and the soil. The next, this one is alteration of soil pH. Now you can apply acidic herbicide to the soil, and now if the soil pH at that moment was alkaline, it can change it to acidic, and this acidic pH always cannot allow other nutrients to be readily available. It can also cause precipitation of some nutrients that can make them unavailable. Now, the next thing is pollution. If you are to, as you are even spraying it, someone even passing by can smell it, and this can lead to pollution. Now, the death of organisms within the soil. Now, this is not only disadvantageous to the crops only, it is also disadvantageous to the living organisms that are within the soil. They they kill them, and these organisms within the soil are also responsible for aeration and the breakdown of organic materials like decomposition. They are very, very useful in decomposition. These organisms, examples of them, the termites. You know, they can kill the termites as well, and these are very, very essential. component of during the composition. Now, heart failure, as you spray it and you over inhale the air, you get to suffer from what we call heart failure, and cause it can block the the respiratory system also. That leads to what we call heart failure. Now the next thing is application. How are they applied? How are they applied? You apply them when you are weeding, and also during land preparation. Now, this land preparation involves now when you're clearing the land, what. Now, this one, I'm not talking about this with the use of us to fell the big trees. It applies to the grasses, to these legumes crop and other things. So the other ones will require mechanical methods of controlling. Okay. Now, how does this thing concern us in our daily life? I advise farmers to always use all there's what we call the integrated, all the mechanical and the chemical methods, even the manual methods of weed control. So it is very effective that way. Because one, with the manual, there's nothing like pollution. Once in a while, we use herbicides, not all the time. When you use it all the time, it, it is also very disadvantageous. So that's all I have for you. I want to thank you so much for always tuning in to this channel and always keep on loving it. Thank you. Bye.